Alright, the game begins. Jerson placing a 3-color land, setting up for his later turns. Alright. Uy, 2 of them. He probably won't be having a mana problem later on. We'll see. A very slow start for Kevin. Usually turn 1 is Thought Seize, turn 2 Thought Erasure, or maybe an Omen. Would be cool. Maybe he kept a slow hand since he was down to 6 cards. Oh, Teferi from Kuya Jerson. He is Teferi. Teferi is such a great card in this matchup since each opponent can only cast spells only as a sorcery. So counterspell, Kevin's counterspell will be proven useless against Teferi. Oh, Nahiri for Kuya Jerson. Kuya Jerson, I think, kept a very Planeswalker heavy hand with so much value. Oh, Nahiri. Heir of the Ancients. Oh no, sorry, that's the Harbinger. Just basically looking for either Uro or Niv Mizzet. Oh, an Arset from Kevin's side. Basically not letting Jerson drawing an additional card in his turn. Ever since the set War of the Sparks came out, Planeswalker have been seeing a lot of play with Narset, Teferi, and a lot of good interactive cards. Let's see. So because of Narset, Nahiri's +2 will be useless for Kuya Jerson. Let's see what he does here. Oh, I think he has an Abrupt Decay in hand. He fires it at Narset. Abrupt Decay can't be countered, so it's just a boom bye-bye. Oh, Uro in the graveyard from Kuya Jerson. He might be looking for some lands, but he gets an island. It's crucial for Kuya Jerson's deck to have a land drop each turn, since most of his spells are has a high CMC, especially with his Niv Mizzet, which requires him 4 colors, I believe. So far, I think the advantage is with Kuya Jerson. Having 2 Planeswalker out on the battlefield is proving to be giving him the edge against Kevin. Oh, another Uro in the graveyard. I don't know if doesn't look like Kevin has any graveyard hate main board. So, and a Omnath for Kuya Jerson. He has been drawing very good cards this game. Omnath, of course, the one banned in Standard, Lotus of Creation. Kuya Anton, Modern is still due for next week. Next week pang Modern. Prioritize pa nilang Pioneer this week. Modern ug Tiny next week. I don't recognize what Kevin played, but doesn't matter since it was Abrupt Decay by Kuya Jerson. He's just been drawing answers and threats this whole game. Niv-Mizzet Reborn. If his luck goes well, he might get a lot of cards with it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards out of Niv-Mizzet. All of them will be going to Kuya Jerson's hand, leaving him a lot of option. I see Abrupt Decay as a removal, another Teferi, and other threats. Kuya Jerson is way in the lead with his Uro from the graveyard. And Kevin is just, I believe he's flooding since doesn't really have anything to play. And of course, Kuya Jerson having answers right away. That's an attack for 6. Oh, alright. Kevin has to draw an answer here. Either he deals with the Planeswalker, which is giving Kuya Jerson a lot of utility. Yorion is not that playing a Yorion at an empty field is kinda sad since he doesn't have anything to bounce or get out of it. Kevin's draw has not been good to him. He doesn't seem to have an Omen in hand or any enter the battlefield effects. Alright. Dreadbore. Destroying Yorion. Yeah. Kevin had a response there, but because of the Fairy Time Reveler, he can't do any instance. You can only cast spells at sorcery speed. That's why Teferi is so good in so many formats and decks. Uro is just beating him down, giving Kuya Jerson, oh my god, another Niv-Mizzet. Kuya Jerson is basically just drawing a lot of cards right now, and it's looking to end this game soon. Kuya Jerson, I think Kuya Jerson has more than 8 cards in hand. Of course, all of it is really going to be a problem since counter spells you can't have counter spell while the fairies on the battlefield. There we go, a supreme verdict for Kevin, destroying Niv-Mizzet and Uro, but with and a Kaya, both of Kaya for Kevin, gaining him some life, basically buying him just time. I don't know if that was gave him the advantage though. Another Abrupt Decay for Kuya Jerson, destroying that Oath of Kaya. Kuya Jerson has just been drawing good answer after answer, basically drawing all of his good cards against this matchup. Alright, and Nahiri, of course, helping him out, basically cycling all of his bad cards so that he can draw into his good ones. Like Deafening Clarion. Deafening Clarion is such a useless card against this matchup since Kevin is playing control and doesn't have much creatures. So cycling that is a good option. Uro now in the battlefield for Kuya Jerson. I don't know how Kevin can bounce back to this with, I believe that's 11 life. He has a 2-turn clock with just Uro. And another one just to get the effect. Drawing a card, gaining 3 life and putting a land into the battlefield. That's so much value for 3 mana. Alright. What can he draw that can stop the bleeding? Yeah.
Alright, hello everyone in the chat. Hello Anton, hello JP. It's Carl G in the place to be.
Carlo the We also have the Angel here at the back.
So I
watching Pioneer
just
League.
came from work. Sorry if my head looks like I just took a shower. A lot of heavy lifting at work today. So we're having our semifinals, our quarterfinals for our Pioneer League Season 5. We do.
Yes.
If we can evolve, so can you. So stop being a monotone Japanese man, boy, thing.
I'm trying my best. Yes, yeah. I'm trying my best.
So
alright, this is Oh my god.
Bago pagani.
I apologize guys. Carlos putting me on the spot.
Of course, because
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Pero anad na ko na pressure.
We're off to the races everyone. We're already in turn 3. Jerson tries to
countering Kevin's Teferi.
Where is Kevin? Left, right?
This one.
Okay. So Jerson is on the one. We are having Esper Yorion versus
5-color
Niv
wow.
Niv to Light.
Yes, Niv to Light. Yes.
So we're seeing 2 planeswalkers getting countered by 2 Dovin's Veto. Obviously coming from the sideboard here.
Yeah.
So Jerson goes for a Uro. Does not put the land.
Wow.
Okay, so Kevin is at 5 lands and Jerson is at 3. That doesn't seem like Jerson's. Who won game 1?
Kuya Jerson. But Kuya Jerson's mana screw is gonna sting him a little bit because
Kevin makes a human and step, takes 1 damage, goes down to 22. Jerson is pulling a Carlo here. Ay, not a reverse Carlo. Hello, RJ.
Hey, RJ.
Jerson goes to discard. He has 7 cards in hand, and 8 goes to discard.
Wow, discarding one of his best cards.
Kevin is in the beat down plan, hitting with 2/1/1 little humans.
Alright, at least he's doing something. Kuya Jerson is mana screwing right now, which is pretty bad.
Okay,
alright,
gets a land. We get there. Jerson is now lacks color red for Tron.
Amazing.
Needs 1 more land for Tron. Hello, RJ. Good day to you, good sir. Good day to you, good sir. Monotone and monocolor. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We will not banana that further. Yes.
Amazing. Alright.
Jerson goes for a Teferi.
Teferi here.
Does not get countered. So bouncing 1 human and draws a card. Gets a land. Thank you, Lord. You type slow.
I'm sorry.
So Teferi, Time Raveler, has always been a top pick every time that thing hits the battlefield. Even when I was playing the Yorion Jeskai deck, yes, it's very, very fun. So Jerson plays a Abrupt Decay on one of the tokens, complete feel bad, but Kevin replies with a Oath of Kaya to the Teferi.
A sort of miscalculation. He didn't have to cast that Oath of Kaya just to destroy the Teferi.
Why? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he has a reason.
Maybe.
So Kevin is land land flooded,
While
as at least we know that we took care of you. Who's that guy blocking the screen? Hey, Mabs.
using. Hey, good Mabs.
Thank you, Mabs. I can't say profanities right now, but thank you, Mabs.
Yes, you are.
Shut up. You don't know what to say. Shut up. You don't know what to say. So,
an omen.
An omen of the
Sun? Yeah, the sun. Yes. Thank you for that.
I was making fun of him. Damn it, Maps. Omen of the sun, something that you should know because you come from the land of the rising sun. Now, do you?
Yeah, amazing. I don't know these cards. I don't play Pioneer. But
you play Magic, right? That's not an excuse. I'm sorry if I'm being hard on Shinji. It's like...
It's fine, guys. He's always like this.
What's that? Always. Sometimes you deserve it. Joke lang. Hello, everyone. I'm getting all
amazing.
of the work stress out of my system and enjoy some good Magic.
Yes.
5-color bananas versus mo palit si Jeggy og tubig, Angel, paliho ko gel. Dili daw bugnaw gel, salamat. Dili bugnaw na tubig.
For those of you who are not here, Kuya Jeggy is just right behind us.
Yes. Jeg, kabalo ka, Jeg. You can order from the site updeck.ph.com. You can order there. Yes.
So I want to be famous.
Amazing.
Anyway. So, going back to this board state, it is tokens galore with Mr. Jenner flooding the board.
Alright, let's see what Kuya Jerson has here.
So, Jerson is escaping a Uro from the graveyard, draws a card,
and gaining some life.
Gaining some life and putting a land, hopefully. Good Lord Jesus, please put a land.
No,
Holy crap,
he's not putting a land.
No lands for Jerson. Weird for a 28 land deck.
Wow.
That's a 28 land deck. So
ay, sayang. Discarding Rakdos Return, which is one of his key card against control.
So he goes for a Thoughtseize.
Dovin's Veto.
Veto from the Thoughtseize. Kevin doing the thing where he minuses the life before the Thoughtseize is resolved dead.
Amazing.
So it's a full swing here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 9. This is a swing for 9. That's 5 little tokens and 1 guy flying. Untaps, draws a card. Jerson needs to do something here. Well, with the Oro, he can actually get ahead.
Yeah.
Jerson, minus life, Jerson!
Down to 5.
Okay, Jerson is down.
Since you're facing off against Control Man.
Most likely he would have gotten it out. So he's stopping for 4. Casting. Oh, Omnath. You put Omnath on the screen, Mr. Chiba.
Amazing. Forgive my slow typing. I'm sure this guy is cringing.
So, Jerson casts a Omnath, Locus of Creation, a blackless
land,
legendary creature elemental.
Is there a land from Uro?
Hopefully from this he can come back. Kevin picks up the card, reads the card again because it is a wall of text.
Yes.
So Jerson from that
Alright, gets a land. And a trigger from Omnath.
So that's the second land, I think. No, that's the third land. Because he's minusing damage.
Wow.
Is that the third land? That can't be third land. That can't. I know. It's a second land.
Yeah.
It's a second land.
Yeah. I think it's just floating.
It's a second land. So Jerson just passes it. 1/1 tokens. Oh, okay. We have a Thought Erasure here. So does it resolve? Fatal pushes first. Then shows the hand. We have a Nisa. What's that? I'm doubtful but sure.
That's a Slaughter game. See? Slaughter game.
What's the last one?
Alright, taking out Slaughter game. I don't know what what's the intention of Kevin here? What he has out of it? But let's see.
That was actually two Niv Mizzets. Two
Wow.
Niv Mizzets, a Bolas, and a
Nissa.
Nissa of Bao.
Shadowed Bow.
Shadowed Bao.
Bow?
Bao.
Bow. Bow.
There's a children's nursery rhyme where I forgot. It's a children's nursery
So
rhyme.
silent ang G.
Silent ang B. Ow. Comedy. You don't have it. So there's an attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, for 8 here. It was for 9. Jerson blocks 1. He takes 8. He's down to 4. Life, son. Thank you. So we're down to 4. So he
Right.
gains that 4 from Omnath. Omnath, every time you...
Such a value. So much value.
Such a value.
Such a value.
Such a value. Such a value. Such a value.
So much
ladies,
value.
ladies and
A
gentlemen.
combo
such
with
a value.
Omnath and Uro. Yes.
So we have an attack for 6 here. Jerson triggers the attack on Uro, draws a card, gains some life, and does he put a land into play?
Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it. So he has Nicol Bolas in the board, one of my favorite cards during that standard season.
Yes,
I
still
played
remember that.
me some Grixis good stuff, and that thing was always there in the 4-drop slot. I actually had 4 of that because the power of like having one out, then you flip it, then you put another one out. If that other one dies, you bring it back. So does a lot of things. Expensive, yes, but does a lot of things. So Kevin goes in with Yorion. Not a profitable block with Bolas because Yorion is 1 toughness bigger.
Yeah. 4-5.
4-5.
And-
What is that? Surak.
Out
That is
Surak.
Surak. That is the Timor Surak.
Double.
Dragon Claw. Now this guy
Can't be countered.
can't be countered. Two and Timor. So that's Flash can't be countered. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Other creatures you control have trample. 4 abilities.
Wow.
For a 6 mana, 6 power
Plus
toughness
6.
5
To cast.
to cast.
Yes.
God damn it.
We're helping
Words.
each other here.
No. 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 So
Wow. And just like that, Kuya Jerson is in the lead while
okay.
Kevin is
Tries to cast a Nissa and gets countered by another Dovin's Veto. So Jerson is still free there to attack to get in there. Jerson gains another 4 from Omnath.
Yeah.
Damn that Omnath.
It's also worthy to
So-
note that Kevin doesn't have a card in hand anymore.
Kevin doesn't have cards in hand. Good
Yeah.
good note. So
Basically,
Jerson is
just
going
rely on
all
the
in.
castle.
Oro triggers first. Draws a card. So everything is attacking. For a note, everything has trample.
Yes.
Everything has trample. Because of the Surak Dragon Claw. Everything has trample. Kevin multi-blocks the Omnath. And blocks 1 each with Oro and Surak. Which is nonsense because Surak has trample. So Kevin is taking lethal damage here. Kevin is taking lethal damage here.
And
That's
how,
lethal
and that's
damage.
how you multi-block. You cover the card. Wow, amazing.
Surak
Grabe.
Dragon Claw. So
Yeah,
it's
Jerson.
that kind of donkey thing that Jerson plays where he has Nicol Bolas,